What's up, everyone? So, we passed, we're done. I passed Champion School of Real Estate. That's the last certificate you get for passing all 6 courses and pretty much essentially graduating from Champion School of Real Estate. And here is the 2 passing exams, scores, national and state. If you haven't started school yet, when you're done with school, you take national and state, and then once you pass those, you get your license pretty much. So most people, if you haven't even started, everyone was telling me, yo, you're not gonna pass the first time. Like state and national, you probably won't pass the first time. There's hard parts, so I was freaking out about it, honestly. I was freaking out. So a good 2-3 weeks up to my test date, I read my exam prep book. You got it right here. It's kind of beat up because I carried it with me everywhere. So my exam prep book from Champion School of Real Estate, I ended up reading through it 5 times in a row. I say in a row over a 3-week period, because I only took exam prep class actually in the class. I only took it 1 time, and then I tried to schedule another time, and I thought I was in it, but I was actually on a wait list, and I was number 19 on the wait list, and I was like, no, there's no way. There's no way 19 people will drop out on that wait list for me to get in. So, long story short, I didn't get in an exam prep class again the week before my actual exam like I wanted to, so I could prep up to the exam date and be ready for it. So, I just took it upon myself for reading the exam prep book 5 times, and the 5th time it wasn't an actual read through. I just went through all the bold points. I checked every single bold point in the chapters. And I would go through 2 chapters, take a break, let it all soak in for a minute, drink some water, and then you go back through another 2 chapters, and that's what I did. The last 2 times I went through it, really went into each chapter, boom, 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 bold points, bold points. And anyways, so what, my actual review of Champions Real Estate, everyone tell me, oh, that's the best school you can go to, that's the best school you can go to. And that's all just talk. Of course you want to take those into consideration when you're choosing your school. But I've talked to some people that went to other schools that I will not name because I'm not going to throw any schools under the bus here. But Champions, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's the best school I think you can go to. The instructors, they were amazing. They were amazing. Most of them 20, 30 years in real estate experience. So they were great. They would teach what was in the book, and then they would go beyond the book and give us real life scenarios and actual what happens when you're out in the real estate market and actually communicating with customers and with clients. So that was great, giving that insight past the book. Anyways, so it was worth every penny. It's a little bit more than other schools. I was looking at going to school strictly online because I worked full time. I'm still working full time right now. I haven't left my job yet, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute too. But I was working full time, so I was looking at just going online. So I was looking at other schools, and it was other schools were $500-$600 for the full online course. But I chose Champions because I wanted to be in class and also online. So I did in class and online through Champions. 2 classes were online, and 4 classes were in the classroom itself. And the classroom itself was amazing. Those are the best ones. Classes were just structured amazing, and the books and the information, they're constantly being updated. Well, I say most of the books, mainly the exam prep class is constantly being updated. The instructors, they're on top of it. They're keeping up to date, staying in touch with certain students and finding out kind of what's on the test. What do we need to focus on more. It's they really keep up to date with it. Every little update, and the test is changing and everything. So I passed both my tests the first time, and I'm not gonna say it was luck because I really hammered down and studied over and over. Oh, another big factor of passing the test the first time, get the app. It's only $3. It's a Champion School Real Estate exam prep app, and it's literally just filled a big database of flashcards, and also you can look up the definitions of each flashcard. So you can star flashcards, and you can go back in the glossary and like look up exact definitions, you know, just to like keep refreshing. So like whenever I couldn't sit down and read my book and I was on my phone, I was not, you know, I wasn't playing games or anything on my phone. Like I was on the app, you know, going through the flashcards, boom, 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 flashcards. So yeah, overall opinion of Champions, best school. I'm gonna be going back there for continuing education courses and SAE courses, all that jazz. But yeah, also, so if you're not in school yet and you're looking at going into real estate, I'm new. I just got my license like literally today. I just checked, and you know the status just got checked. The status just got approved. Blah blah blah. I just got my license number and all that stuff. So I'm still new, and I want to keep making videos because obviously this is the digital age, and this is what we do. We make videos. You know, we make videos, and this is how you know get your face and your name out there really, and like just like show people who you really are personally, you know, to them. Anyways, not getting too deep in social media and everything like that, what I'm gonna plan on doing. But yeah, if you're just looking to go into real estate, like I was, like what I'm looking at when I go into real estate and what I love about it is every single job I've gotten up to this point of getting my real estate license, I always go through and I will look at every promotion you get all the way up the chain and how much they earn. Like I want to know what's the next promotion, how much they earn. What about above that? What do they earn? You know, I know every job that I've had in the past now, I've known exactly what every position earns. And generally speaking, you know, kind of like, you know, it can vary a little bit, but I would always be, you know, wanting to find out how much everyone earns so I can know my potential earning in that company. Like if you know, it's good and I like it, I want to move up and make money. And it was never appealing in really any of the companies I worked for. There was a couple of them that I was like, yeah, that sounds great, you know, 60,000 a year, that sounds great. But then you come to something like real estate, and there's a few other, you know, things you can go into that are similar to real estate that there's no limit, there's no cap, there's no limit. There's nothing I can sit back and be like, oh, okay, so this is the next level right here. I'm right here, this is the next level, this is how much I can make at this level. There's no level to it, so you don't go, you know, you don't get hired, and this is your base pay, and then like a year later, you can start, you know, putting your application in, get promoted, blah, 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 base pay moves up. Like, that's not how it works. Literally, you make however much money you want. You might make 10,000, 20,000 a year, which is not good. It's not good. I make more than that now at my job. You might have one real estate agent making 20,000 a year, one making 10,000 a year, and one next to you making 200,000 a year, 300,000 a year, $1 million a year. You know, it just varies so much, and it literally just all boils down to what you're willing to do. Like, what do you want to do? Like, and that really motivates me, because it motivates me to make videos. That motivates me to make more posts. That motivates me to talk to more people. That motivates me just to like get out there and do more work, like way more work than any job that I've ever been at. Because, I mean, you're in control now. You're in control now of your money. I'm in control now of my own money, and I will make the least amount of money as I want, or the most amount of money as I want. Obviously, most of us want the most amount of money that we want, and you got to know what to expect when you're going into it, because I feel like a lot of people are getting discouraged in the beginning. Because the first year, man, it's going to be literally taking what you can get, and also just like building relationships with people. Because like, you know, you don't want to say no to anybody, because what if one person's buying a $150,000 house on a $200,000 house today, and then like 5 years later, 4 years later, 3 years later, 10 years later, their budget is now, you know, three to 500,000, 3 to 600,000, $1 million to 2 million. Like, you know, as they grow and they remember back to you, if you helped them, you know, when they were down here, when their budget was like, you know, $150,000, $200,000, you help them down here, they're gonna want you at every level above that, the next step a level up. So never say no to anybody, and never judge anybody by the way they look or anything, because we're all growing. Like, I'm growing. I'm a totally different person than I was a year ago. Totally different person I was 2 years ago. If you look back at me 5 years ago, you're not even going to know who that was, because, like, That's just how we are. We change, we change every year, and tons of stuff affect us every year. And, anyways, yeah, not too straying too far off the subject. I just think real estate is going to be a great career and a great opportunity, and I think it's a great opportunity for anybody. Honestly, you can't be one of those people that's be like, all right, I'm going to make sure as many people stay out of real estate as I can. I'm not going to help anybody or give them the wrong information because that's going to they're gonna start taking my sales. It's just not like that. The more people you help, the more connections you make, the more money you're gonna make, and that's why these two are first and this is last, because connections and helping people is always number one. And if you do these two, you won't have to worry about number three, which is money, because the money will come to you no matter what. So, anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I don't even know how long I've been talking now. I just want to make a quick video. Just popped in my head. I was like, why not make a video? I finished real estate school. I've had 3-4 people hit me up saying, oh, I see that you finished real estate school. I would like to know how it was, and also I need your help because I'm failing my test. I've had a few people from other schools message me and ask me like how to pass their tests, like one of the course tests, because you take a test at the end of every course, which is 6 courses long. And you take a test at the end of every course so you can get credit for that course and pass it. So I've had people message me asking, principles, 1, principles 2, like, how did you study to pass these tests? I'm not passing the tests and everything. And that's just why I would choose Champions to begin with. Don't try anything else. Like, don't even like put your money at risk. Just freaking go to Champions. They're going to take care of you. And I promise you won't be disappointed at that school. But anyways, guys, yeah, I could probably ramble on about a lot more stuff, but I didn't write any notes down. I just pulled out my camera and I sat down. I just, want to talk a little bit about it. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions, DM me on my socials, which I'll put in the bio. Yeah, bio. I don't make many YouTube videos, in the bio. And, or you can just put it in the comments. Just comment, questions or whatever, and I'll throw it in a video and put it together. And also, give people tips on how I studied throughout the whole entire course, which, took me about 2 or 3 months to finish. And each test, how I studied for that, and also my schedule, because it was extremely busy and extremely tight. So I work, 40, 50 hours a week. And also what the future plans are for the next few weeks. The next month is going to be definitely big changes. And yeah, keep up to date with that and help you guys out however I can.